And here at the range.
So that person may have opened another whole new worm of cans, a whole can of worms for this whole investigation.
Pretty much everywhere, it's gonna be hot. Try that?
Then I don't need a jacket. Thanks, Arthur.
Elsewhere in the control room, things have now moved beyond potential weather to potentially genuinely bad luck.
A Boise, Idaho woman is considered a medical miracle. Laura Esterman was struck by lightning nearly a month ago, and she was considered officially dead. Thankfully, CPR from her mom revived her heart, but she laid in a coma for 2 weeks, and then she defied all odds and woke up. Well, obviously, there was a problem with that tape. She doesn't really sound like that. She doesn't remember the accident, but the evidence is clear. I am so sorry. Laura's learning to walk again after the lightning burned her legs, and we'll have more on that story and hopefully get that tape fixed for you.
Well, Sloan Brown has you can see her in the background. She unfortunately is on crutches tonight, so she is. Sloan Brown fell down.
Trying to slim down, but you just can't do it. Metalovic. Health News is next.
National elections for the recently
Je ga wel pronounce zo, je just say Health News is next.
Metalovic. Health
Yes,
News
ma'am.
is next.
national elections for the recently reunified country are scheduled for December the 2nd.
It's been a long day, but at the end of it, Money reporter Don Dunwell is a particularly busy man.
And with a look at how things are going this year, Money reporter Don Dunwell is live at Shiloh Reich's downtown store. Don? Go, Don.
Don is waiting.
Stand by.
Go, Don. Well, apparently we're having some audio trouble. Don, can you hear me at all? All right, Don, can you hear me now? Apparently not.
Okay.
All right.
Well, students, basically, and...
In Mason, Ohio, there's fear tonight
No,
that
that's still calling
Christmas
Dawn.
may be the last one some residents
Dawn?
have jobs for. Jeff Hirsch tells us why and what's
you
being
hear me
done to
at all?
prevent that.
Does he call it Don?
In Mason, Ohio, there's fear tonight that
Dawn?
this Christmas may be the last one some residents
Dawn?
have jobs for. Jeff Hirsch tells us why
Dawn,
and
can
what's
you
being
hear me
done to
at all?
prevent that.
This rusty pair of railroad tracks may not look like much to you, but to industries in Mason, it's a lifeline.
Hold on.
But soon that lifeline may be cut.
Sweetwater Police say they welcome some of the panel's recommendations, but money will be
Yeah,
a key
really,
factor.
just wait for that part.
Railroad tracks may not look like much to you, but to industries in Mason, it's a lifeline.
Hold
But
on.
soon that lifeline may be cut.
Sweetwater Police say they welcome some of the panel's recommendations, but money will be a key factor as to whether or not they'll be implemented. But one thing money can't buy is your mama. She's for free, and everybody knows it.
Great news regarding Bills tight end Kevin Everett. He moved his arms and legs today. And doctors now believe that's the wrong video, by the way. That is not the right video.
If you think you see the man in this sketch, they want you to call the police tips hotline at number 816-474-TIPS.
Picture looks
We're
like
live.
it's him. I swear, it looks like the man.
If you think you see the man in this sketch, they want you to call the police tips hotline at number 816-474-TIPS. And we're live in Waldo tonight. Larry Seward, NBC Action News.
Boy, good illustration.
Down on the newsroom floor, anchor Michael Scott can never be sure what's coming next or exactly where it's coming from.
Can I find this in Arlington?
Oh, good grief, yes.
Oh, boy. Let's see how long it is. Let's hold it out.
This guy is probably close to 5 feet. Texas rat snakes are going to be one of the largest snakes that you find in the Metroplex area.
Get this thing off me, man. Get this thing off me, man. God dang. What is this thing jumping at me for, man? He likes you. Yeah, I can tell, man. All right, let's try to get back under control. You didn't tell me the thing jumped. Well, God dang. Okay, let's try to get our composure here.
You're all right.
Yeah. So the Texas rat snake can be up to 5 feet long, huh?
That's right. Some of them can get upwards and approach 7 feet.
Right after the break, we're going to interview Eric Weihenmayer, who climbed the highest mountain in the world, Mount Everest. But he's gay. He's gay, excuse me, he's blind. So we'll hear about that coming up.
Back here live at the Waterfront Village with my friend the zombie, Jonathan. You're looking good.
A radiator hose turning a factory into a shrine.
And how much should a girl pay for great genes for her baby? She wants a man. One man wants $1 million. I didn't mean that.
Later in the day, it's evening, and Washington, D.C. anchor Jim Vance is hard at work.
This is Fashion Week over in Paris. The latest fashions are on the runway for next spring. But there was a problem out there today. One of the British designers' shows had the difficulty. A model fell down twice. That's her going down once. The young woman wearing that pink skirt and the orange platform shoes never quite recovered after that. There she goes again. That had to hurt. That was uncool. That's embarrassing. This is at least the second time.
Too bad.
Well, you all are just really tickled by that, aren't you?